People will be going.
Totally appropriate.
Yeah, might get some dates.
Yeah.
Jamie here, Enigmatic Pneumatics, and I'm going to head up to Zion National Park tomorrow to Angel's Landing and review an action camera that was sent to me by a company that would like for me to give my take on it. And the reason that I have the camera on right now is I'm inside my van outside of Zion National Park, and I'm going to unbox this camera. It comes in. I want to show you a few things. There's some stuff I want to show you before it all gets crazy and I'm on my way there and a bunch of people and everything. So this is our quiet time right now. This is the company that sent it to me. SJ Cam. It's a SJ4000. It's 1080p, full HD. This model does not come with the Wi-Fi, but they do make one that comes with the Wi-Fi. The one they sent me doesn't have it on it. But the reason I wanted to do this now is I want to show you the unboxing of it. I've already had it out of the box, so I think I took the cords out. But I'm going to show you what it comes with. Unboxing of it, because I'm going to put it away. I'm going to put it in my Camelback with my other camera. I happen to have another camera exactly like this one already, and so what's cool about that is I can take this camera and put it on one mount and put the other one on another mount and show you from different angles the type of a picture and the clarity that this picture, this camera can put out. It's really phenomenal. I already know in advance it's phenomenal because I have the same camera, but you're gonna see when I get up there to Angel's Landing. Angel's Landing is a place in Zion National Park in Utah. It's one of Utah's mighty 5 parks. And they say that it's so dangerous that they put a chain up there for you to hold on to so you don't fall off and you know, whatever is your fate from there. But anyway, let's talk about the camera. This is what it comes in the box. It comes in this case right here. This case is waterproof to a certain depth. I've taken the camera into the saltwater of the Sea of Cortez and done some filming on a selfie stick underwater, and I know that it didn't hurt the camera to do that. And that was this. I'm showing you the unboxing, but I've used the other one for over a year and it's had no problems. So I know that this case is legit. Now, so there's something about this case. It either comes sealed so you can take it underwater, or you can change the back on it, which it comes with. It comes with all this stuff. So they're setting you off on the right foot. This is going to look similar to other cameras by other names. If you go to the places where those other cameras are sold and buy the goodies, the attachments for those cameras, they will fit this camera. Everything is universal with respect to those extra items. What I want to show you though is the back. It comes with a second back, and this second back is not waterproof because they want you to be able to swap out, still have the benefit of the case. This is the aged one. It's plastic, but this part right here is glass, so it doesn't scratch and show scratches over time. But they give you the sealed back when you get it, and the open back. The reason they give you the open back is so you can hear the audio. It's got a mic on it. You want to be able to hear the audio sometimes. Sometimes you don't need it to be waterproof. In this case, we don't need it to be waterproof. Going up there, even if it's a little bit of rain, I wouldn't care about that. I'd still rather pick up the audio. So what I'll do is I'll put this camera on something. I'll put it on that's what I'm doing right now, is I'm getting all my attachments ready. I'll put it on a chest thing, or I'll put it on, I've got another one here that is check this out. This is just for you can put it on right here. So I'll probably give one of these cameras to Brian and wear one of them, and then go back and forth and show the different angles. And that's a really good point about this. When you pick this camera up through the link in the video here, you can use the promo code Nomadics, and you'll get 15% off on the price of this. These are priced in such a way that you can get a couple of them, and you can have one of them showing you on your dirt bike and one of them showing the front of what you're seeing, or you could have one of them showing the front of what you're seeing and one of them showing the back. You know, I see a lot of motorcycle versus police chases with cameras set up that way. I'm not saying to do that, but with the price that it comes at, you could go ahead and get a couple of cameras and have a couple of different angles, and it's not going to break the bank. They gave me some really cool attachments when they sent this to me, and let me see if I can find them really quick. If I draw this video out, I'll add it to a future. I'll just add it to a future thing here. Let me see. So here's one, for instance, this big old clamp. You can clamp it onto stuff. A roof mount or a windshield mount. One of these dealios here that's a articulating arm that you can slide into this, clamp it onto something, strap it onto something after you clamp it, and you can have a camera sitting outside your vehicle showing you driving or showing the back. All this stuff is available through this company, SJ4000. So there's something else I want to mention in case I forget. I know this is a really good camera, but I'm going to show you that it's a really good camera tomorrow at Angel's Landing. They make these with 180-degree peripheral vision, so it's not blinders like you see just straight ahead, or you take a picture it's just straight ahead. They intentionally make this camera with what's called a fisheye lens. You know how a fisheye bulges out a little bit? Well, they call it a fisheye lens because the lens bulges out a little bit, so you get a 170-degree view because it's on your head, or it's on your, on your helmet on your dirt bike, or it's on your chest, or whatever it is you're using it for, and you want to get a wide perspective of what's going on, so that when you see this camera moving from side to side, you can see a little bit of that fisheye. The stuff kind of looks like it's got a shape to it. That wasn't a flaw. They didn't make a mistake in making this camera and have it come out that way as a flaw when they made it. It's that way so you get a big wide view of what's going on, and you can crop it if you want, but you get all the action. You get as much action as you possibly can. I've used this on my dirt bike bill, and you have to adjust the bill just a little bit. For me, it's trying to get the horizon line right in the middle of the shot, so it took a couple of times practicing. And then when I used it on my chest and I wanted to show something on the dirt bike, I'd have to move my whole chest over there. So it's better on the helmet, so you can just look over with the helmet, but try it a couple times before you do something really important where you only kind of get one shot at it, so you've had time to adjust that angle to get it right where you want it. And consider too that there are so many attachments these days that you can just about get any perspective that you want with them. With that, I will pack all of this stuff up in my Camelback, and the next time that we resume this, I'll probably be on the ride to Zion, getting into the park. I'll try to show you as much as I can. So we're not only doing a camera review, but we're also kind of being like how it went that day. It looks like the high is only going to be about 59 tomorrow. So we'll see how it all works out, and you'll be able to see how awesome these cameras work for a very affordable price plus a promo code. So with that, I will see you tomorrow. Okay, here we go. It is about 8:20, and I'm going to get dressed, and it's 64 degrees inside. It's 8:18. Dogs. Sarah hasn't gotten up yet. Savannah hasn't gotten up yet. It's gonna be a fun day. Let's get to it. It's gonna be cold. I'm expecting it to be cold. There's a little micro SD card that comes with the stuff. I'm gonna put it in the camera. I'm gonna bring this charging cord so I can charge it. Puts out over 2.3, 2.4, 2.5 amps on the USB. Don't ask me how it does it, but it does it. So here's one setup, ready to go. Off, you want to have a camera that you can strap onto you and you can look around and get everybody and have it and have your hands free and have the whole thing right there in 1080p. Oh, I'm such a goofball.
Around then for your, what's your use?
Yeah, well mine's Enigmatic Pneumatics.
Okay.
And Jack's is Jack's Austin.
That's me. Hey Jack. Jack in the back.
Jack in the back. My shoes are overheating. My legs are overheating a little bit. I know.
You want to shoot a ticket for each?
Nah, I'm good.
I think somebody's down.
That's what I think too. Yeah, exactly.
So there you have it, the SJ4000. We used a couple of these up there at Angel's Landing in Zion, had a great day. If you want to pick one or even a couple of these up for yourself, you can head over to 6mega.com and use the product code Nomadics to get 15% off and have a good time with these cameras like I did. And whatever you do, if you're going to be up in a situation like that, you don't want to be fumbling for a phone to take pictures in some of those situations. Get yourself a hands-free camera. One of the things that I like about these cameras is that the picture is so clear that I can freeze frame when I'm looking back at the footage on my laptop and hit print screen and then take it over to paint.net and make images with it. So you can not only have the live motion picture, but you can also freeze this into still shots that you can post up to your social media. I also use this camera as a front surveillance camera on my windshield. Oftentimes when I park up in the middle of nowhere, I like to have a surveillance camera in place, and so this allows me to pick up video and audio. You know, I can have on file anything that happens around my camp, at least as people are coming up to the front of it. So it's got a lot of options, a lot of things you can do with it. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next upload. See you later.